Hello Sagittarius, welcome to your Astroflower reading. And have you been focusing your energetic vision on getting yields out of life? That was up last week. It looks like it. Look at that. You've got the Six of Pentacles on this karmic path, and you've got the overall energy, which is the Knight of Pentacles. This is the relationship side, and this is your financial sort of side, jobs, business, and that sort of thing. This is the overall energy, the karmic paths, and this is the outcome, as it were. If you want to know more about the Astroflower, there are links in the description below. Please go down there and you will find them. Let's just see what the overall energy of this is going on. Mutables have had this sort of like U shape sort of to the flower, to be honest. And you're no different, but you've got a lot more going on out the front at the moment in everyday life. It might be a little bit more hectic, simply because you're moving into your summer period according to the rhythms of the Astroflower. And you're in the summer months, that's when you're going to be a lot more sort of hectic and vibrant. It's the, we've just gone through the solstice, so we've got a lot more energy in the northern hemisphere. You're going to have more energy in the southern hemisphere because you've moved into your winter as well. But whatever it is, it's definitely moving things on. And yeah, you seem to be, although zipping around, you've got your eye on the long-term goal by the looks of things. Let's just see what the energy is going, what the message is on the overall, on that. Making your nest. Making your home, making your, your home, basically. I think this is what it's about. Home and nest is not made in a day. Rome was not built in a day. So you're on this, finding your place, not necessarily talking about society, although that could well be part of it, but it's also finding your place of where you are in the here and now. And I think that's really important. And it seems really important for you now to, be at one of where you are, because it's building for the future. It's definitely moving on for the future. Let's see what's going on the karmic path. The message from the karmic path. This is on the relationship side. So I think you're going to get a fair exchange with the people that are around you. And this could be your partner, obviously. This could be your, your friends and your family. Any sort of type of relationships at the moment. You should be conscious or understand this week that certain relationships are mutually respectable, where there's a real give and take in it, and it's basically what relationships are beneficial to you going forward, and it's cultivating that. It's spending time with those relationships that are building for a greater future. That's what it feels like. So let's see how the universe is trying to sort of, and that's what the understanding is this week, of seeing which relationships are really working for you. And the universe here is sort of like really pushing it on, that idea. I guess the message there would be firm but fair. The Three of Wands. Everyone seems to be getting threes at the moment, especially in the fire signs. It's unbelievable. Three of Wands. So it's going, they're asking, I think that the universe is offering you that opportunity to go on a journey. That doesn't necessarily mean sort of like packing your bags and getting on a plane. That means sort of more of a case of going on a journey of understanding about what relationships are really beneficial. And in order to do that, you need to spend a bit of time with the people that you're going to be discovering. that actually works not only for you, but obviously for them as well. It has to be a mutual exchange, which we've got there. the Six of Pentacles. But not everybody understands that. You know, some people who take, and there's other people who just give. It's nice for them to take as well. Anyway, there's loads of jokes that came to mind then. Anyway, sorry, that's why I laugh. Anyway, let's get back to how the your guides are trying to influence that. So yeah, it's just sort of finish off with that. Sorry, apparently I didn't finish off with that. You know, the universe is just sort of saying, be honest with yourself. That's what it's sort of saying. Be firm but fair. Here we go. They're really tightly protecting this karmic path here, allowing things to approach you with ease. So you're very approachable by the outside world, as it were. But you know, there's a line that's not allowed to be crossed, sort of scenario. And they're sort of like kind of going, yeah, move along now, please, move along, or yeah, okay. And you're going to give them the heads up of when they're allowed it. Say the strength, yeah. That's what they're doing. They're being that barrier that sort of says, right, okay, stop there, you know. And that is also about that firm but fair, which comes out of that. How would you get the firm but fair out of the Three of Wands and normal tarot reading? You know, a firm but fair. And I think this is what the universe is doing the grafting for the universe's bidding. So let's see how the guides are trying to influence your conversation that is within you. It's not necessarily sociable, but it's more a case of amiable. Is that a word? I think it's French. It's being pleasant and nice with people. Not that you're not nice with people, Sagittarius. It's not that. It's just like, you know, it's the other side of firm. It's fair. And it's just, you know, you're out there, and they're sort of, maybe they're asking there to sort of, you can't just shut the door on people. I don't think. There might be some people you might want to shut the door on, but you can't just shut the door on relationships around you. What you've got to do is you've got to sort of meet them halfway on the bridge. So no one owns the bridge. It's in a no man's land sort of situation. So you can have a sociable situation with people and be open to them. And I think your guides here is encouraging that. Sort of that openness, that curiosity, I think, within you. Okay, Seven of Swords, playing smart. So yeah, avoiding any sort of conflict. This is what I mean about sort of not shutting doors, because if you do shut doors, you're going to create conflict. If you don't shut the door, then you take away the possibility of conflict between you and other people that you may not feel is so sort of beneficial. You know, they could be a bit of a take too much person. And there are people out there. It's not that they're horrible people at all. That's not what it is, but it's maybe that's not what you need in your life at this second. There is moments in life where you're going to give, because you do that, Sagittarius. You give a lot. But this is not one of those moments. And it's not one of those moments either to take. It's a moment to kind of say, no, firm but fair. You know? And I think not shutting those doors, meeting people halfway is going to be good. And it's going to help you to meet people halfway. Okay? In your relationships. And that'll build that longer term relationships that you can count on all the way in. There's not many, let's be honest, in life. Let's go over to your financial side. So here you got the 8 of Cups. So, you know, don't forget, this is just a clarity of the message. So I got to zap that from my space or my being, and I just want the message, please. don't be held back by responsibilities or commitments that you were cajoled into, that you were forced into in a way. It's probably better if you walk. That's a little bit like the people who take sort of scenario. It's like that, and you would be better to walk away from it. And this is to learning about what is best to commit to, or what is best to say, that would be an idea that we can discuss. So within your job, they'll say, so, you know, your boss may come to you and sort of say, look, we need someone to do this. Can you take on that responsibility? It may be a progression for you on your career path, but also at the same time, it may be just a responsibility for nothing, you know, and they may be, you know, your boss may be abusing you in a way. You know, I hope not, you know, but it's the same thing within business. Is it a good idea to go with that supplier or start selling that product or actually take on board that client? Because not all clients might well be the best ones to have for your business. So it's learning that, a bit of discernment with the whole sort of thing. See how the universe is influencing your path here. It's really quite, it's summer. Yeah, in summer, the universe wants to give you everything. And maybe this side here is having a bit of discernment about what the universe is throwing up for you. If you're not clear with yourself, you did have the Page of Cups, which can be a little bit dreamy, a little bit up in the air sort of card. And if you were like that and you weren't, you know, fine-tuning your energetic focus last week, it might be the fact that the universe doesn't know what you want, so then therefore it's just chucking everything your way. The universe can help you so much more if you're very clear with the universe. So yeah, they're manifesting loads of stuff for you. The universe is really trying to put loads of things, opportunities for you, really helping you out here, the universe. In a good way, in a bad way, they could be chucking too much your way. And it's having that discernment about what to walk away from, even from the universe. The universe will understand, don't worry. The universe doesn't have tantrums. It will tell you when you're going down the wrong road, though. You know, he'll make it clear. Okay, so how does the guides influence this discernment path factor? They're opening the doors for real victories, quick victories in a way, but constant and winning. It's like winning games in a tennis match. If you keep winning games, you're going to win the match itself. So you're going to win games, therefore you're going to win a set. And their guides are trying to help you to focus on the things that are actually going to make you win. Page of Wands, very, very, you know, Tanya's a lot better than me at this. If you ever want a mind coach, Tanya is absolutely brilliant with that. Contact her either through here or on Instagram. She's absolutely brilliant. And you know, it's you've gotta, if you're gonna play a sport, you do have to enjoy it. That's if you're gonna do a business, you have to enjoy it. What aspect of the business you enjoy is different for loads of different people. Even your job, I would discourage you to go to a job that you do not want to do, that you really do not want to do. If that is the case, I would seriously start looking at changing, but that's not a case of this. And I think it's a case of, through a very childlike approach, you know, very innocent and almost fun-loving approach, you will help to manifest a lot more things in the coming future. And it's bringing in those victories like a kid going, yes, just won that game. Maybe I can win this set. And they're bringing in that sort of those childlike victories. So you enjoy it, enjoy. Let's see what's going on with the how the guides are trying to influence the conversation that's within you. It's tingling a lot more on the hand to the right. So it's magnetic. It ties in with this card here. So magnetic, it's like manifesting. It's like pulling things into your life that you need. And how are the guides sort of... They're telling you what to focus on. So they're giving you the heads up there. So they may turn around and sort of say, don't forget about that product. Don't forget you got to put the advert out. And listen to that. And I think it would be wise for you to follow that, because that's going to help bring in even more childish victories. I say childish victories. Victories that make you feel like a child, like, whee, just want a sweet. Look at that, temperance. They're really, they're really helping you. It's so like the Two of Pentacles, which is all about focusing your energies, which you didn't have last week. But the funny thing was, no, I thought you had another card from last week, but you didn't. Just trying to see if there's any other cards. No, there's no cards. This is all to do with that solstice. I'll tell you what. You've got no cards which you've had last week so far as I can tell. No, not one of them. And the solstice, you should go and have a look at the solstice readings that I did. I did an all signs solstice reading on Tuesday, I think it came out. Yeah, go and have a look at that, because it changes the vibration for the next month and a half. So yeah, there you go. Let's see what the outcome is. Blooming. You're going to be blooming. You're going to feel, you should be feeling like, yeah, I smell nice. I've got lovely colours. I've got beautiful petals. You're like a flower that's just going, boom. That's what it seems like in the everyday. Five of Pentacles. Do you know what? I just said you didn't have any cards. That's the only card that you did have, and that was the overall energy of last week. I think this here, it can mean money loss, right? But this is the overall energy, so it's not concerned. It's not within your money phase. This was on this position here last week, yeah? And I think this is a case of, because you're doing this on the business side, I think you're doing really well. And also, you know, you're being firm but fair on the other side, and you have got that vibration of summer within you. People might get a bit jealous of you, and you may feel a little bit shunned and a little bit, because people are jealous of how vibrant you are. So I wouldn't worry about it. I'd continue on. If people start, you know, if you feel like you're set aside from life or society because you're different, enjoy that, celebrate that difference, you know. And at the end of the day, you have the key to make all those pentacles, to make all of that security and finances and success. You just feel like you're doing, you know, very well, and it just sets you apart from the rest of the world. That's what it's doing. You're going to feel like you've got a bit of space. It's like surfing down a wave, and you go right down to the bottom of the wave, and you can see the wave behind you, so you've got a bit of space between you and the wave. Obviously, at some point, you've got to go back up the wave as we go up and down the wave. But, you know, you've got a bit of space, and you feel like you're completely out in the open, and it's brilliant. And I think it's going to confirm a lot of this side as well. Long reading for you, Sag. Sorry, do apologise about that. You know, I hope you do. It should help you out for this coming week. Yeah, I would go and see that solstice reading, and might want to go and see the solstice stuff that I did on Cymatic TV as well. If you're part of the Astroflower family, I do thank you for your support of this channel and our readings. It's much appreciated. If you want to be part of the Astroflower family, it's very simple. You can do it right now. All you need to do is subscribe and click that bell, which is really important, and you become part of the Astroflower family either here or on Instagram. Yeah. So in the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.